Now, complete high school football coverage. This is 10 Sports First and 10. Brought to you by these sponsors.
Welcome to week 4 of the big show. It's Bristol this weekend, baby. Not Talladega, but at WSLS 10. If you ain't first, you are indeed still last. So keep that in mind as we get you revved up for another show. And let's remember, you don't drive with your eyes, you drive with your heart. Speaking of heart, Allie Graham brings the heart of Allegheny to our website. If you need anything, check out First and 10. Which brings us to our game of the week. We've had some pretty prominent Giles County residents in our building. Most recently, the lovely Rachel Lucas. So we understand what Narrows and Giles is all about. 10 Sports' Brooke Leonard now is fully educated after this year's clash.
This time last year, Giles was on the road at Narrows and won by a single point. Tonight, the Green Wave trying to flip the script on the road in Parisburg.
The whole county is out here at Giles High School. First quarter, Spartans Christian Ratcliffe going the distance. Missed PAT, but Giles is on the board first, 6-0. Later, Collier Pruitt under center after an injury. He breaks a tackle to the left, scrambles right, and takes it all the way to the house. Narrows in the lead, 7-6. This game was back and forth, but let's head to the end of the game. 1:13 left. Narrows drops the snap. The punt is blocked and recovered by Giles in the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. They go for 2. Aaron Miller shaking the defender off. Ball crosses the line. It's good. Giles up 28-21. Under 20 seconds on the clock. Pruitt with the Hail Mary. It's bobbled, but Tucker Bryan comes up with the catch. It's a touchdown, all tied up. Green Wave must go for 2 to win.
I'll do whatever it takes to get this team to win. I don't care what it is. You need me on no line, I'll go block. I love this team, and I'm glad to be a Green Wave.
The last 90 seconds of that game was truly some of the best high school football I have ever seen. Narrows comes to Giles and is the victor, 29-28. That's why it was our First and 10 game of the week. In Parisburg, I'm Brooke Leonard. Back to you.
All right, Brooke, now to Radford for what looks like the team in the Three Rivers driver's seat, at least early on. The Bobcats have plenty of RPMs to access in that offense. Let's get you out as Galax is in to take on the Bobcats. And who's immediately looking deep? Some guy named Landon Clark, and he goes to Cooper Doyle. Pretty catch right there. And it's already a 1-score Radford lead. Coach looking on, likes this one, and here we go. Clark doing what he does. Watch him bounce outside, go over the middle, finds Doyle again. Now we've got a 2-score lead. More Clark taking deep shots. And watch this one dropped into the breadbasket of Max Knipe. Doesn't get much prettier than that. 50-yard bomb, 28-0 Radford. Clark would run this one in when he needs to. He can do this. Radford 56-19. How about Carroll County at George Wythe? And yes, Air 10, the drone was out tonight giving you a look from above the stadium. That's a beautiful look. Opening possession. This is the Smoot Scoot. Bryce Smoot, 31 yards, and it is 7-0 Cavs. But hold on, Maroons responding. Tandem Smith, 3rd and 14, doing his best Houdini impersonation right there. Picks up the first down and draws the flag. Smith would quarterback sneak on 4th and 1 at 7-7. Second quarter, Houston, we have takeoff. Layden Houston, 30 yards, and he's gone. Maroons up 14-7. This is a good ball game. Cavs trying to answer. Cody Reese going around the edge for 48 yards, but George Wythe, 28-21 over Carroll County. Scores for you. Grayson over Floyd in a good one by 4. Tazewell 44-34 over Fort Chiswell. All right, if Radford gets challenged, it might well come from the Highlanders. Glenver in a battle tonight with the Titans at Bogle. So let's take you out now. Have a look at this one. Glenver is 3-0. Hidden Valley trying to get something going. Braden Moore to Daniel Robinson to pick up a big first down right here. And then Glenver's Brody Doyott right here going to Cooper Mullins. Big hit by Hidden Valley's Brendan Rose, as that Rose does indeed have some thorns, but Doyott would get his team cranked up. Reed Hutchinson, pretty strike right here. 21-0 Glenver, and then Doyat taking it himself. Under pressure, what's he going to do? Is he going to throw a bad ball into the defense? No. Ding, 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 da, da, ding, ding. And ding, 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 da, da, ding, ding. He is going to cruise on in for the touchdown. 49-13. Glenver dominates tonight. Stanton over James River tonight. Allegheny is undefeated, and they get Radford next. Bath County doing the same. They take care of Meadow Bridge, West Virginia. Perry McClure rolls on the road, and Auburn over Eastmont. Independent school action. The Celtics of Roanoke Catholic looking for 2 in a row and a little momentum in the early season. That's Coach Bob Price. Here come the Celtics. Striking first. Mason Williams rolling and hitting Marcel Pennell for the score. It would be 8-0 Roanoke Catholic. More Catholic. Watch the misdirect reverse to Kaished Arrington, and he is in for a 16-0 lead. The Spartans would get on the board. Matthew King, nice pass here to Zorion Cruz, and Sidney Hairston would trot on in to cap it, but 44-14 was your final. North Cross by 3 scores over Atlantic Shores Christian in a big win tonight. Shake it before you bake it. We'll see who was cooking at the annual Mayor's Cup Clash in Roanoke. Christiansburg hasn't cooled off since a state semifinal run last year. And the Bulldogs have been running wide open to start the season. We'll see if they can continue to lead the pack. Plus this. We are back in another Mayor's Cup this afternoon into this evening. Eric, your Colonels have not missed a beat since Nick Leftwich returned. I expected some transition. There really hasn't been much.
Not much. They played inspired ball all season long. They had a lot of momentum, but ran into an unbeaten Patriots team at home. The battle for the Mayor's Cup, more twists than Bent Mountain and more turnovers than a bakery. Okay. Let's get to the action tonight. 73rd overall matchup. No Chuck Webb for PH in this one. Fleming started the game recovering an onside kick, but PH returned the favor. Block punt, Bodie Cahoon with the scoop and the score. 7-0 Patriots lead. They're looking for more. Joey Beasley rolling out, sweet pass, picked off by Kyle Jordan at the 1. He is number 1 on that play, but PH will later cash in. Marcel Murray toting the rock and in for the score. 14-0 Patriots. Colonels muster a response in the second quarter. Jasir Preston airing it out deep to Omarza Gray. Oh, happy day. 51-yard touchdown. Cut the deficit in half. PH led by 10 at the break. Fleming, they came out and scored 12 unanswered points. Check it out. It's that man, that bad man, Malachi Coleman. Cole World bouncing it out, scores the touchdown here. How about more defense? PH running the ball, but look out. Jordan on the forced fumble. This ball rolling around. Fleming would recover this one, and it turned into the go-ahead score. Tejon Preston taking it up the middle, and Fleming held the 19-17 lead. But the Patriots aerial attack. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. Look at that. Beasley to a streaking Julius Davis, 68-yard touchdown. Patch defense held on the final drive of the game, and that was it. 27-19. PH retains the Mayor's Cup.
You don't win a game when you have 4 turnovers, and, we lost a possession on the kick and the opening kickoff. And so, the kids just were tough and found a way to win.
We fought until the end. We gave ourselves an opportunity. Self-inflicted wounds, obviously put us in the position that we were in there at the end of the game. We just got to clean it up. Luckily for us, we got a bye week coming up, get healthy, get right, get ready for this last half of the season, the regular season, all right, put ourselves in playoff position. And this is a team that we could possibly see again.
All right, not the prettiest game for either side, but what a great matchup tonight for the Mayor's Cup. You couldn't have asked for better competition out on the field. And, hey, Patriots 4-0, looking at a Salem squad next week, however.
Interesting, and I heard what Coach said. Could see him again.
Could get him again.
Collide in the playoffs.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
Thank you very much, Eric. The Blue Demons, well, they're running this year with a target on their backs, but so far, no team has been able to get to them. That said, it's the Knights of Cave Spring at Christiansburg. who is indeed undefeated. It's a high-scoring affair tonight. Second quarter, Blue Demons looking to take control of the game. Isaiah Cotto running it in for a quick touchdown, 28-20 at the half. Third quarter, Blue Demons, Tanner Evans. We know all about him, making it happen with his feet. Blue Demons up by 2 scores. Cave Spring, though, did not want to quit. Running back Jackson Steffen, he's got this. Look at the stiff arm out of my kitchen. I'm cooking mama's chili. It was 35-33 Seaburg, but they would go on to a 42-33 victory. Salem at Northside, 2-1 squads. Northside liking how things were sounding and looking because they'd won 2 in a row and had some momentum, but Salem had other ideas. Chris Martin now at quarterback, finding Chris Cole Jr. 18-yard touchdown pass, and it is a 28-7 Salem lead. Then the Spartans, Josiah Moyer, he's going to snag the interception right here at the 48-yard line, and he's not done. He's thinking defensive touchdown. There he goes, 52 yards to the house. 35-7 at this point. Now a quick check of the fullback, Javion Jones. He's going to rumble 55 yards. This one all Salem, 62-14. What about Blacksburg? Breaking that losing streak last week. Now they're hosting Rockbridge County this week. Could they win 2 in a row? First quarter, first offensive play for the Bruins. Jet sweep to wide receiver Luke Poff. I think he is untouched. Look at him booked for the 50-yard touchdown. And Blacksburg is thinking, hey, why not? How about a winning streak? Still in the first, Blacksburg again. It's Ethan Karp, a nice pass. Javier Waldron on the crossing route right there. Same drive, Poff's turn again. Screen to the right side of the field. Bruins now in scoring position after he gets shoved out of bounds right there. And then it's Karpa again using his arm to finish the drive to Addison Bass. Blacksburg wins 2 in a row, 38-20 your final. Pulaski in a shootout tonight at Princeton, West Virginia. This one goes 49-40 to Princeton. LCA's early efforts led by Clemson commit Gideon Davidson. We'll see if they can stay perfect with Amherst in. Here we go. Third quarter, Bulldogs already a huge lead. Amherst with the ball. This is Tyreek Thomas. We've got a fumble. LCA's Jaden Coward comes up with it. Joining the play late here, but LCA's Justin Belfort with the ball, running in for 6. This one all LCA, 62-10. What about Heritage at JF? No losses on the field tonight. Heritage 2-0, JF 3-0. Cavaliers Josiah Bell to Lucas Calkins, and the rest is history. Zigzag, and look at him go. 83 yards for the touchdown. JF going to gamble early and go for 2. This would matter. Quick toss, Bryce Wood. Cavaliers go up 8-0. Heritage's ball. Handoff to Marquise White. He's going to push over some tacklers. Look at him get to a shifty move right there. And he's still going on his way to a 30-yard gain. Within 5 here, White's called again. He's going to punch it in the middle for 6. This one, a defensive struggle. JF stays unbeaten. 11-7, your final. That means they get Rustburg next week. Battle of unbeatens. Coach Torrance's gang hasn't lost. They win 38-20 against Brookville. EC Glass rolls over Liberty tonight. Patrick County, the Cougars 17-14. Nelson 49-6 over Cumberland. Lord Botetourt and Appomattox postponed because of an incident out at Appomattox High School. We will let you know when that game gets rescheduled. That said, William Campbell 46-0 over Randolph Henry. Quietly now, Magna Vista has fielded another talented team. They haven't missed a beat tonight in the Eagles' Nest. And Franklin County, never an easy place to play. And it's jailbreak night. Clearly, look at all that orange. After a long drive in the first, Ethan Dukes getting the handoff, running it in. Warriors on the board, 7-0. Eagles going to answer just one play after the kickoff. Winston Davenport to Haven Mullins, who is headed to William and Mary, by the way. And look at that move and groove right there. and he would get in the end zone. In the second, Eagles look to continue the momentum, but it's picked by Jameer Hairston, who's picking his way deep into the Eagles territory right here. And then Simeon Moore going to capitalize on it with the touchdown to Torian Younger. And yes, Younger is officially the young and the restless right here as he takes the Warriors into the lead. 41-21, Magna Vista, your final. Dan River handles Martinsville 56-27. Stanton River rolls over the Trojans 36-0. And William Byrd is a really good 3-1 team. They blanked Bassett, and their only loss, that 4-point grudge match up there to Christiansburg. So keep that in mind as they move forward. Folks, that's going to do it for Week 4. 'Twas a fine show indeed. As always, we'll see you next week.